Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Ashley if you are new. And like I typically say at the beginning of my videos, if you are new, please go ahead and stop what you're doing because I'm about to ruin. I typically don't say all of that actually, but I do say, please go ahead and stop what you're doing, hit that subscribe button as well as that notifications bell so that you and I can become acquainted and so that we can do this on the regular, right? So what I wanted to do today is come in real quick and show you guys some of my designer costume jewelry collection. I saw a couple of my YouTube IG friends, they've done videos on this recently, so that definitely inspired me to come in and do the same. But not before I show you guys, you know, what t-shirt I'm wearing. And that is, of course, my Black Girls Deserve Luxury t-shirt. Number one, because it's true. Who could argue with that? I'm listening. Yeah, I didn't think nobody would. Totally joking, but not really. So that's number one. And number two is my design, and it's really cute. So we're gonna talk luxury, so I'll be wearing my luxurious t-shirt. But yeah, I don't have very many pieces to show you guys. They're all actually sitting in this lovely little Louis Vuitton box with the drawer pull. So let's go ahead and get into it. Like I said, I don't have very many pieces, so I promise not to keep you for very long. But I guess we'll start off with Hermes. Yes. One of my favorite designer costume jewelry pieces will forever and ever be the famous Hermes Click. This is the Click H, which is the thinnest bangle that they offer, the Click H. They also have it in the Click Clack, but we'll get into that here shortly. So I do have this orange Hermes Click H bracelet. People call them Click Clacks. They pretty much call all of these bracelets Click Clacks, but technically this smaller, this narrow, thin bangle version is the Click H. I have this one here in the color orange. All Hermes Click bracelets come in either a PM size, which I think is a 6.5 inch bracelet, or a GM size, which I believe also is like a 7 inch or a 7.5 inch bracelet. You girl should have probably fact checked before I started this video, but this one is the GM size, so it is the larger of the two as far as the wrist circumference option. And this one is in the classic Hermes orange with the gold hardware, which, I mean, it's classic. Everybody knows when you see that orange box, when you see that orange Hermes color, you automatically think of luxury. So yeah, this one is in the orange and the GM size. I originally got these when I was a little heavier, so I needed the larger size, but now they are just a smudge bigger than I would like. So I have been considering swapping these out for the PM size, but we'll see if we can get us a good price on Poshmark or Fashion Foul for this bracelet. So again, this is the orange Click H bracelet via Hermes, and that is in the PM size. Secondly, I also have the same exact bracelet in the color black. This is actually my first Hermes bracelet that I purchased. So just the Click H in the color black, and this one is also in the GM size. I hope I haven't been saying they're in a PM size. My bracelets are in the GM size, which are the larger sizes, but this one is just the same exact bracelet in the color black. Thirdly, and lastly, in the Hermes collection, I also have the thicker one, which again is the Click Clack. This one is also in the GM size, and this one is actually in the color indigo blue, and it has the same gold hardware. Love, love, love this bracelet. It's like a navy blue, indigo blue color, if you will. I also used to have this bracelet in this size, in the Click H size, and I had it in like a pale pink color. But like I said, I posted actually all of my Hermes bracelets on Poshmark probably about 3 months or so ago, because I'm trying to sell them so I can repurchase them in the smaller size, and the pink one sold. So I would have had 4 to show you guys today, but now I currently only have 3. And I plan to always collect these. I want these in the extra large the extra wide version, which is completely discontinued, so they no longer offer it. You have to get it on the pre-love market, but I want a white one in this size, or the extra, extra large. And then I want to repurchase all of these colors in the PM size as well. But I just think that these are extremely classic. Like, you can't go wrong with an Hermes bracelet. With a click or a click clack, or the extra large click clack, which again, they no longer offer, but they're just super classic, super simple. They kind of, when you see this bracelet, you automatically know she might be a fashion girl. She just might be a fashion girl. She has this bracelet on. But anyway, love these bracelets. And my last name starts with the H, so, you know, they're family heirlooms, if you will. So that is all for Hermes. And like I said, my collection is quite small. So let's go ahead and move on to Chanel. And we'll start off with Chanel brooches. I love Chanel brooches. They are extremely versatile. You can put them on anything, a hoodie, a t-shirt, a blazer, a dress. It really doesn't matter. And they will automatically class you up and make you look like a luxurious fashion girl. The luxurious fashion girl. But we'll start off with my first. I only have 3 brooches to show you guys. But the first one that I purchased, ooh, child, I don't even know how long ago. But this is my Chanel brooch. And I don't know the name of this, but it is in gold and rhinestones, of course. Very heavy. This one is like the heaviest of all of my Chanel brooches. And it is the first one. Extremely great quality. Let me see if I can show you guys a little bit more detail up close and personal. Oops. And I'm sorry, y'all. I know my nails look a fool, but we had to do the video nonetheless. And that is the back. The back has no rhinestones because why would it need it? But this is a very beautiful brooch. It is my first brooch, like I said, so it definitely has a very close place in my heart. But she's very pretty. Just a gold twisted rope. We'll say she's a twisted rope gold and rhinestone Chanel brooch, and the girl is heavy. Second brooch that I purchased from Chanel is the one that pretty much all the girls have. One of the most famous brooches, and this one I think is the Strass rhinestone Chanel brooch, but it is so pretty. And surprisingly, as it looks like it's heavy because it has a lot of rhinestones, but this one is so much lighter than the other one. I have no clue why, but this is kind of how it looks up close and personal. It is with a silver tone hardware all rhinestone. This is how it looks on the back. And if you don't see this plating on the brooch, it's not real. Just a little tip for the girls who are looking on the pre-love market. There's a lot of counterfeit Chanel brooches on the market. And to be quite frank, guys, they don't look that bad. I ain't even front. Like, I've seen some Chanel brooches that the girls have, and they look pretty damn good. Like, from the naked eye, unless you all up close like this, you really probably won't know. I'm not promoting counterfeit Chanel brooches, but they definitely make some really good ones, some really good counterfeit ones. All of these are authentic, of course. But like I said, if you don't see this little stamp on the bottom, it's likely a fake. But anyway, this one is very famous. All the girls have this one. She's really pretty, and she's lightweight, surprisingly, as much you wouldn't expect that with all these rhinestones, but she's pretty lightweight. So that is the second Chanel brooch. And this is like my fancy pants one when I want to get real fly, if she's going to maybe a formal event, or all of the Chanel brooches are pretty fancy, if you will, but this one is like fancy pants fancy, if you will. So anyway, that's my second Chanel brooch. And my last Chanel brooch would be my little baby. And she is also a rhinestone brooch with gold hardware. And she is the smaller of the 3. This is how she looks on the back. And the story about this is I always wanted this one because this is kind of like the most classic Chanel brooch in my opinion. I couldn't find it for anything, and I was like on this spree of I was like obsessed with Chanel brooches at the time, which I always will be. But my bestie, shout out to Camille if you're watching this, I love you. My bestie actually picked this up for me. I live in Atlanta, my bestie lives in San Francisco, and she goes to Vegas often, as well as other places. but she goes to Vegas often, so I'm always like, hey, stop in the Chanel boutique, because she's she's a fashion girl. And I'm like, hey, stop. I always was telling her, stop in the Chanel boutique and see if they have any brooches, because they are that hit or miss. Like, if you get one, if you see one, that's one tip I can give you guys. If you see a Chanel brooch, buy her. And unless she's like a granny brooch or something that's like kind of like a niche brooch with a whole lot of extra on it, get it, honey, because they are so hard to come by, especially ones that are just super classic and just kind of plain and simple like this one. But I was looking for this one for like the longest time, and it just so happens that my bestie went to Vegas one weekend and she ran into it and she picked it up for me, and I love her because she does things like that. But yeah, this is probably my most worn one. Like, I can literally throw this on with a hoodie, I could throw it on a t-shirt, and I won't feel like I'm trying too hard or doing too much, because she's just small and she is just perfect. Like, she's just, this is my favorite, this is my baby. So yeah, that is the last brooch in my collection. And as far as Chanel, I just have 1.5 pair of earrings to show y'all. I will say this about Chanel. This is, I'm telling you as somebody who has been wearing Chanel costume jewelry for probably 20 years, 15, 20 years. Chanel earrings are horrible quality. They have rhinestones, horrible quality. The rhinestones will fall out. Case in point, here's a pair of Chanel earrings that I have. These are probably from a spring 2016 collection, I think, when they came out with like all of those iridescent kind of Chanel pieces or whatever. You guys probably can't see because I'm on my phone filming this, not the best camera, but there are rhinestones missing. But these are some Chanel earrings, and they're pretty large. I wish I could show you guys, but they're very large earrings, but they are missing rhinestones. And Chanel does not replace your rhinestones for free. They want to charge you, and then you gotta wait forever to get them back. There's a missing rhinestone right there. I know that it's not showing up on the camera that good, but there's a missing rhinestone. Also, on this one, there's a missing rhinestone. You would think that I was like head banging, like I was hitting my head up against the wall for my freaking rhinestones to fall out, but no, girl. And I don't even wear these that often. I never wear these actually, but they're really cute. They're very big and I like the size. However, Chanel earrings are horrible quality. I don't care. I will always, if they have rhinestones, that is. If they're just all metal, you ain't gonna have no problem with it. But if that thing got rhinestones, I'm not saying don't buy it, but just know your rhinestones are gonna fall out. Just know that. But they still look good. You can still, you know, wear them, and they're really not noticeable. But yeah, this is my last, and this is my last pair of Chanel rhinestone earrings. Now, like, the reason why I said 1.5 earrings is because I have these very classic, and again, rhinestones are missing. Rhinestones are missing. But I lost the companion to this earring years ago. But this is just a classic pair of Chanel earrings. And just to show you the size difference between the smaller one and these, a significant size difference. And these have like iridescent rhinestones, which is why they're so pretty. But these are pretty and classic, but I only have one, so nothing to write home about. But again, they're missing rhinestones, so they are not highly recommended. And so that essentially is the gist of my designer jewelry collection. Like I told you guys, I'm not gonna have very many pieces to show you. However, I do have one honorable mention piece, because I'm a timepiece girl. I love timepieces. I love a good timepiece, we'll say. And I just wanted to show you guys my Rolex. And this is the Datejust with the Jubilee band. And it is pre-owned. It is kind of vintage. I think this is from the late 90s. But it has the diamond bezel, Jubilee band, and everything is original and factory on the watch. Even the sticker, the original factory sticker is still on the watch, because it it just is. But anyway, this is a two-tone Jubilee Rolex Date Just One, and it's just super classic. I always wanted one, and I purchased this probably back in 2014, I believe. Oh, it's upside down. I've been showing it to y'all upside down the whole time. My apologies. But I've been owning this watch for probably about 7 years now, and it's still in amazing condition. I don't usually wear this watch for the simple fact that I wear this watch, because this watch counts my steps and this watch does not. However, I believe everybody needs a classic timepiece. It doesn't necessarily have to be a Rolex, but it should be a Rolex. I'm totally joking. I love Cartier too. I would love a Cartier Ballon Bleu, but this is just the watch that I always wanted, so I'm glad I have it. So she is my Date Just Rollie. So that is the conclusion, essentially, of my designer costume jewelry collection, with one bonus honorable mention. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, and share this video if you feel compelled. But and I will catch you guys in next week's video.